MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Tom Glavine will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder, Marcus Grissom.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we get underway tonight from the former home of the Braves. The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is taken, strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Full count still. And it's fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Moses Alou. Ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And we're just underway from Atlanta. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Jeff Facero is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Hit on the ground out to short. Cordero in the hole. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, right fielder, Gerald Williams.
Standing in, Gerald Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Kensing over to his left. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Grissom giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Andres Galarraga. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Larry Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Graffinino gonna have to hurry and safe at first on a bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
1-0 the count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And here's his slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Sean.
Now to the plate, Sean Berry. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Walker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Lenny Webster, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses. 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Williams sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Javier Lopez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lopez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like a forkball that time as he swung through it for out number 1.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Facero has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. And that's in there. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Batting 7. Left fielder, Danny Batista.
In now, Danny Batista. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. into the corner and slicing foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Tony Graffinino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Grissom will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now in the box, Mike Kensing.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman, Mike Kensing.
First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jeff Becerra.
The pitcher, Jeff Becerra, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, Marcus Grissom, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. That misses. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Moses Alou would be next. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Third inning, no score to this point. In there, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
High pop-up. Jones is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Tony Graffanino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tony Graffanino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Grissom is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher Tom Glavine.
So here now's the pitcher, Tom Glavine. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Walt Weiss. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Moses Alou. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Will Cordero.
Into the box now, Will Cordero. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Three and one to the National shortstop.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Berry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Standing in, Gerald Williams.
Leading off for the Braves here in the 4th, right fielder, number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. The 1-2. Right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Into the box, Andres Galarraga. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. More 2-out success, a couple of base hits as they try to mount a rally here.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Javier Lopez, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Galarraga is off at first with 2 away. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 left for Atlanta. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off for Washington, catcher, Lenny Webster.
First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Second baseman, Mike Kensing.
Digging in, Mike Kensing. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Jeff Facero. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Marcus Grissom. And that misses ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rice ranging up the middle. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Halfway home, still no score. So stepping in, Andrew Jones.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Andrew Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And that one just missed outside. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Danny Batista. As he grounds one briskly to short. Cordero fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Graffanino.
Now at the plate, Tony Graffanino. He flew out in his last at-bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grissom on the move. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Settling in now, Moses Alou. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Moses Alou.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Larry Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's running. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. A ground ball to 3rd, and they could get 2. To 2nd for 1. On to 1st, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Will Cordero. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Nothing doing for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tom Glavine. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tom Glavine.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Walt Weiss. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Berry comes up with it. And that's out number one.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerald
Stepping up to the plate, Gerald Williams. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ball 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1. Strike two swinging. Glavin stands at second with two gone. Sinker, 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Soft liner to the right side, and this is taken for the out. Braves strand one. Still no score. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. So striding in, Sean Berry. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Williams. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Lenny Webster.
And now for Washington, Lenny Webster. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
That's in there, 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now, Mike Kensing, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0. Three and one.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher, Jeff Facero.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeff Facero. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Popped him up. Graffinino is there, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We are still scoreless.
7th inning stretch.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Andres Galarraga. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grissom is under it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 8, Javier Lopez.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Javier Lopez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Grissom. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 pitch. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So coming to the plate, Moses Alou. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Williams is there. Let's see if they test it. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Larry Walker. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Washington leads this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Danny Batista, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Floyd is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Raffanino.
Eddie Perez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
12, Eddie Perez.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Cordero loves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tom Glavine.
Ozzie Guillen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2.
You're on the mound right there, and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate. Do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Number 38 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 38.
Lockhart will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 1, Pete Lockhart.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Will Cordero, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Stepping in, Sean Berry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Lenny Webster.
Striding in now for the Nats, Lenny Webster. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is on the ground to the right side and through. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Mike Kensing, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Webster leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Walt Weiss. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Grounded to the right. Kensing from the outfield grass. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerald Williams.
Now at the plate, Gerald Williams. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third. Barry right there on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Final strike for the Braves. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Andres Galarraga. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and we are tied here in game 2.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeff Shaw will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 31.
Juan Bell is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23, Juan Bell.
Standing in now, Javier Lopez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 2-0. Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping up now, Andrew Jones. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Ryan Plesko will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And this series is tied at a game apiece as they will walk off winners.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Atlanta Braves even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Number 38 is credited with the win. Jeff Facero pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night.